So this video is going to be the Module 9 retest practice. So we're going to start with dividing polynomials. So in this one you have to use, it says what's the so I only have to find the remainder, but I'm supposed to be using, because there's three terms, I would have to actually use long division here. So I'm going to set up my long division. So we've got x squared minus 2x plus 1 dividing into 4x to the fourth. Remember, when you have a zero or a missing term, I have missing an x cubed right there. So I have to make a zero term. So 0x cubed plus 2x squared plus 2x minus 1. All right. How many times does x squared divide into 4x to the fourth? And that would be 4x squared. Then I distribute through it. 4x squared times x squared is 4x to the fourth. 4x squared times negative 2x would be negative 8x cubed. 4x squared times 1 would be 4x squared. Then I'm going to switch the signs. So minus plus minus. The 4x to the fourth minus 4x to the fourth goes away. 0x cubed plus 8x cubed is 8x cubed. 2x squared minus 4x squared is negative 2x squared. And we're going to drop down the positive 2x. And I ask myself, what times x squared is 8x cubed? So plus 8x. So we're going to distribute 8x times x squared is 8x cubed. 8x times negative 2x is negative 16x squared. 8x times 1 would be 8x. And we need to switch the signs. So minus plus minus. The x cubes are gone. Negative 2x squared plus 16x squared is 14x squared. 2x minus 8x is negative 6x. And then I'm going to drop down the minus 1. And then, oh, not yet. Then we're going to ask ourselves, what times x squared is 14x squared? So we would say plus 14. So we're going to distribute 14 times x squared is 14x squared. 14 times negative 2 would be negative 28x. 14 times 1 is 14. And then we're going to go ahead and switch the signs. So minus plus minus. The x squareds cancel. Negative 6x and positive 28x is 22x. Negative 1 and negative 14 would be negative 15. Officially, we were supposed to write 22x minus 15 divided by what we got. On the test, all you have to do is type 22x minus 15. I'm just going to check the remainder. So this one we have to use synthetic division. You won't get credit for it even if you get it right if you use long division. Okay, so I'm testing to make sure you know how to do synthetic division. Remember, to get the number in the box, you have to take this, and this is the biggest mistake that was seen. You technically are setting it equal to 0, which means really what you're doing is you are getting the opposite sign. So it's going to be a 3 there. Then I'm writing the coefficients. So 1, negative 4, 5, negative 10. We're going to drop the 1. 3 times 1 is 3. Negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1. Negative 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. 5 minus 3 is 2. 2 times 3 is 5. And then our remainder is negative 10 plus 5 would be negative 5. Technically, if we were supposed to write out the whole thing, we go down an exponent. So it would be 1x squared minus x plus 2 minus 5 over what we divided by, x minus 3. If it was just going to ask us for the remainder in this one, then you just type in the negative 5. All right, we're going to factor completely. So the first thing we always look for in factoring, the first rule of factoring, is a greatest common factor. It even says that right there. So looking at this first one, it looks like my greatest common factor is 2, and I'm left behind with x squared minus 49. I have two terms, so that's a difference of squares. So I'm going to take the square root of x squared, which is x, the square root of 49, which is 7, make one a plus and one a minus. On number 4, I'm going to look for greatest common factor there. So it looks like I've got x cubed, and that's it. So we're left with 5x to the second minus 33x plus 72. Interesting. I'm wondering if there is some kind of typo. Let me look real quick.